Hi friends, welcome back to What's in My Pack, episode 2. Today we're going to continue the journey through my pack to talk about the things that we're pulling out, what they are, how we use them, why we take them. So yesterday we did food and my food bag, talked about the things we eat on the trail. So next up is what I call the kitchen. This is our pot. And it comes in this little case to keep it all together. I didn't have it tightened. Anyway, so open it up, fuel canister. This is called isobutane fuel, I believe. Yes. This you connect to this, which is our stove. This is the coolest little gadget. So tiny, hardly weighs anything. You flip these little things out, take this cap off of the fuel canister. This screws right on to the fuel canister. Just like this. And I guess I could light this for you. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, looks like you can. So I have a lighter in here. It stays in this little pouch in the side. To light this, you just turn this and you hear it. And as you can see, it really, and I don't even have it turned all the way up, but it, pretty strong flame will boil a pot of water like this really quickly. So you turn it off tight, and then you always want to unscrew it because I feel like some of the gas leaks out if you don't disconnect this. I've had that happen before. Learn from experience. So this is our fuel canister. This is my tiny little stove that I cook our meals with. This is our pot. Really handy, handles fold out. I never cook food in here because quite honestly, I can't even imagine trying to clean burned food, stuck on food out of this thing. We don't have paper towels or sponges or anything like that to clean with. A lot of times you're not even at a water source like a river to wash the pot out with. So it would be a mess. So the only thing we use this for is to boil the water, to pour into our Ziploc bags like I showed you on the first episode. And then once you boiled the water, poured it into the bags. This is what I was going to tell you the other day. This stays in my food bag because I feel like it gets smells from the food in here. So anything that smells has to go in the food bag. But you would put your Ziploc bag with your food and the water into this koozie that Duck made. And it just sits for 10-15 minutes while you relax or set up your camp or whatever, and then you're ready. This koozie helps to rehydrate the meals a lot faster and a lot better. It's definitely a luxury item, and we'll talk about luxury items a little later down the road, but this is a luxury item, but it weighs next to nothing, so I feel like it's worth having it. This utensil is a spork. It's half spoon, half fork. I love that it has a really long handle so it dips down into our plastic bags that we eat from really easily. It's made from titanium, it's super light. This is our second spork that we bought because the first year we were out on the trail, the one we had, it was made, I don't know if you can see this, but the handle is made from kind of a material that's more matte and not shiny. The feeling of it is a little more rough, and the bowl of the spoon is more smooth. Well, our first spoon was made from this all the way down. And you don't think about these things until they happen to you, but when you're out on the trail, you're eating, your lips drag across the bowl of the spoon, and it almost felt as if the spoon were dirty. So we didn't like that at all. So we ditched that when we got home, and we got this one, and we love it. So this is our coffee cup. It's titanium as well. It has handles that fold out the same way as the pot, but I never really use them. I like to have this koozie that Duck made, And just to keep the koozie snug on there, I put a rubber band around it, and I usually just hold my coffee cup just like this to drink my coffee in the mornings, my 2 cups of coffee that I like. And I think that is it for how we cook. I'm planning to, I don't know if that's hot. I'm planning to show you guys actually how we cook a meal on the trail at some point while we're out there. And it'll be really neat for you to see how the foods come to life again after they look like they're just dried up rocks. And when they rehydrate, you end up with a really great meal once it's sat in the koozie for a while. It's delicious. So that's it for episode 2, short but sweet. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you'll stick around for episode 3 of what is next of what's in my pack. Thank you, friends. Happy trails.